Morning all, and welcome to another Nothing But Fishing. And you join me on Heath Lake, which is one of the lakes at Avalon Fishery. Now, I've done a few videos on here before, fished here on and off, normally in the winters, just for a few hours. That's exactly what I'm doing again today. I've got about 4 hours with me, or 4 hours spare. I've got to do some filming of the barrow, hence why I've loaded it up with a bivvy, bed chair and all sorts. I'm not doing a night session, I'm literally just doing a few hours. I'm going to ping the rods out, get filming of that done, then head on. So just here for opportunist bite. I've done a few sessions lately on my syndicate and no joys, so I thought I'd give it a go on here for a few hours because it's more stock. I like to think it's a bit easier, but you never know in winter. It's been very, very cold the last few nights. Today's actually a little bit warmer than it has been. It's probably about 3 or 4 degrees, it said on the car here, and overcast, misty, pretty miserable out. But yeah, I'm going to stop waffling on, get round to the swim, get the rods out and see if we can get a very short window bite in the winter. Let's go. And that is about 50 yards away from where I wanted it. But I'm going to leave it there, and I'll get on to why I'm going to leave it there in a second. So that's now both rods out, and unfortunately it took a bit longer than I expected getting around here, doing a bit of filming, so I've actually only got about 3 hours of the rods out. Now, as you would have saw, the left rod didn't exactly go right where I wanted it. I wanted it much tighter to the snag, and I said I'm going to leave it anyway, and there's a very good reason for that. It's not a tactical choice, it's because I completely forgot to bring my tackle box and all bits within it. So I had to cast out baits I still had on the hair, cobbled together solid bags. I actually borrowed a bait needle and some scissors off an angler that's on the lake. Luckily there's one other angler on it, so I could scavenge some stuff and a lead from him. So big thanks to the guy just down the bank from me. So got no other choice. I've given the stuff back to him. The rod's out. They had to be right the first time. That one wasn't, but never mind, it's staying out there. So I've put them down on the buzzers, but hold on, didn't bring the buzzers either. So I'm listening out for clutches today. But the rods are out, and with 3 hours to kill, whilst doing some filming, there's still every chance of a bite. So let's see what the session brings. I've pretty much wrapped up all the filming. It's got a little bit more B-roll to do with the barrow, and then I'm good to go. But like I said, the rods have only been out an hour, got a couple of hours left of daylight. It'd be silly to bring them in when there's still a chance, and I have paid for a day ticket, so I'm not going to pay £12 to do an hour's fishing. But I've just started watching the water, and I've actually seen a couple of signs of fish in this area. Obviously, whilst I'm filming, I'm not looking at the lake or listening out for anything. I'm just getting that done, other than listening out for my rods. But now I can watch the lake. I have seen a couple of positive signs, which is always encouraging. So we'll see what the next couple of hours brings. But after today, I'm very busy, so this is going to give me a time schedule to get this video done, because some of the plans I'm about to tell you are very imminent. So this Sunday coming, I'm going to be at Brentwood Carp Show. So if you are there, then come say hello. If you spot me, myself and Luke will be there. If you're not going, then maybe get a ticket, come along. It is a good show. We'll be going around filming the show, getting all the promotional stuff for following years. That's always a good fun. It's a great show. And then from that, going up to the office for a few days. And then myself, Luke, and my girlfriend, Marielle, are going to Zwolle Carp Show in Holland, of course. So again, for those of you that didn't know, my girlfriend is Dutch, so that plays quite well. We're staying with family. And going to the Carp Show on the Saturday and the Sunday. So if any of you are going to Carp Show Zwolle, probably not as many of you that will be going to Brentwood, then I might see you there as well. That's just going to be a bit of sightseeing, a bit of the show, and we will be doing a whole piece on that for Carpology channel of sort of a beginner's guide or a first timer's experience of a European carp show. So I'm really looking forward to that. I love Holland, love sightseeing and things like that, and also it's going to be my first proper road trip in my new carp wagon. For those of you that don't follow me on Instagram or Facebook or things like that, I've got myself a new carp wagon, which is a Skoda Octavia VRS, which is very nice to drive. I'm looking forward to doing some longer journeys in that, because it's very comfortable, but also has a little bit of oomph behind it if I need it. But that's enough about my car, enough of me waffling. That's a little update on me. I'm going to finish up this filming and then sit back for about the last hour and see if we can salvage this session with a last minute bite. Well, unfortunately, it's pretty much time to bring the rods in. I've got all filming done, the light's fading, and although there's been the odd little hint that there's fish around here, the odd bubble coming up here and there, nothing has happened. I've watched the kingfisher catches too, which was quite nice to watch, but yeah, no good for me. But I hope you enjoyed this little nugget of a video once again, probably only a few minutes long, but it's like I said in the first video of the year, this is what I'm going to be doing, ticking over. Some sessions will be successful, other ones like today may not be, but it's all exactly honest and how it is. And this time of year, it is tough going. So that's what I've got to tell myself. Get back out, maybe even tomorrow. I'm not sure when I'm next out, but time to shoot on now. Cheers for watching anyway. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow on Instagram and Facebook and all that jazz. There's a load of starlings going over. But yes, I'm off now. Cheers for watching. I'll see you again soon. Why are you still there? Go away. Click on Carl and Alex or something. Good.